there's something to see right there. How about that outfit?
Yeah.
Breaking it out here in St. George. This is the perfect place to do it in Grenada as the women's high jump is underway. Men's long jump still going. And why not bring some color to the event?
And she can jump. Clear.
Jill?
Lewis, right now in the high jump, all 4 women are still jumping at a bar, which is 1 meter 80. That is 5 feet 10 3/4. But on misses right now, Ty Butts of the United States has the lead because she has passed up until this bar and had one miss left. And then Kimberly Williamson from Jamaica also has a same second make on this bar at 1 meters 80.
All right, so the early goings here as the ladies try to keep their calm and compete here in the high jump. Again, the weather is just perfect, Felix. We've got probably about 82 degrees somewhere in there. The humidity is up, and the wind has kind of been coming and going, which I'm assuming can play create a bit of a problem for the high jumpers. But you just sort of time it, I guess, and go for your jump.
You know, the wind's calmed down a lot in the last 10, 15 minutes, which I'm sure the 110 hurdlers are excited about, because the 110 hurdler, those hurdles coming up faster and faster at 42 inches, you really don't want that problem.
And here getting her steps together, next up will be Isis Carla Guerra of Cuba. Seems to be getting her final thoughts together after she checked her tape. That's Kimberly Williamson of Jamaica sitting there with the black top on, getting her thoughts together. Jill, what are the conditions like from your vantage point?
The conditions down here are absolutely perfect. What's weird is that when they're running the flats, like the 100 meter and the 100 meter hurdles, there's a tiny bit of a tailwind, and I mean just slight, but I'm standing over on the high jump runway right now, and it is dead calm, as well as over on the long jump runway. So all of these athletes, it's very warm, they have perfect conditions, it's very humid, and these are the types of conditions that can produce very big marks.
All right.
Just missed that one. Essentially, she had the least amount of rest, so she was last place, obviously. 4th place, we'll say.
Saniel, I believe this is Atkinson Greer of Jamaica.
That was Sunil Atkinson Greer of Jamaica. Remember, she graduated from Georgia, University of Georgia, back in 13. University of Georgia back in the States, known very well for their field event.
Very good. 2-time Jamaican champion also in the high jump, so she's got a lot of experience as well. And I like this athlete because she seems to know how to keep her calm, right? She sits down, kind of thinks about it, talks about it, and get back up and does what she has to do. And so next up, we should see the Cuban athlete who was out earlier. No, actually, this is Kimberly Williamson of Jamaica. Had a great time chatting with her yesterday. Williams telling me that on her first trip to Europe to compete, she was sent by herself to Paris, spoke no French, and she said thanks to Google Translate, she was able to communicate with people there and find her way to where she was going. But she said she'd do it again. I said, okay, that's the spirit. Really loves it, experiencing the culture and getting to know people and finding her way around places. So Kimberly Williamson of Jamaica, who's someone who loves the world and is up, ready for her jump.
Lewis, Kimberly Williamson from Jamaica actually competed at Kansas State with my former coach, Cliff Revelto, as kind of known as High Jump U back in the States. He produces remarkable high jumpers. Obviously, Eric Kennard, a 2-time Olympian and a silver medalist in the high jump. And she has had some very good coaching from Cliff Revelto.
And Jill, as she makes her way over this bar in a miss, she was telling me that she really loves being with Coach Revelto there in Kansas State, and they have a great bond, great relationship, and that's what's kept her going back there. It's so interesting to know that you were part of that as well.
I was a very small part of it a very long time ago, but her first miss at 1 meter 83, that's 6 feet even. He is a remarkable high jump coach. Look for good jumps from Kimberly Williams.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so the women's high jump continues here, and we'll be back for this and more from Grenada in just a few minutes.